my sub goal? Let's see, how do I do that? Okay, it's not here. Let's see, goal. Manage goals. How am I gonna manage goals? Hello, friends. There are people here. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how goals work on this. Whoa! Looks like Smite is good against zombies. Believe it or not. Okay. Now I would like to get mending. So guys, if I can get mending, I can get hello, Ultimate Spidey fan. You are back. I think what I'm gonna do, grab these books, slabs. I don't think I need the oak slabs. I'm really scared of going to the nether because I'm currently like so focused on my levels that if I go to the nether and I die, I'll just fall to the ground and start screaming and crying, you know? I don't think there's another reasonable answer. It's murdering time. Okay. So they won't try to snipe you. That's good. Bad Omen. Bad Omen 2. Alright. Deposit that away. That as well. My gold in here. Iron ingots in there. Oh. The steak. A steak? See, probably was really good. Was Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 supposed to come out? Oh, I didn't know. Is that a Tom Holland? Is it like a Tom Holland show? I thought I saw some sugarcane falling in the water. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. If that's a TV show, I haven't heard of it at all. I've never heard of that. Dang it, I forgot my... Over here at home again. Hello, someone has just joined. Currently going over to see if I can get a mending villager, because that would be a godsend. That, and then, like, Silk Touch, maybe? The sun is setting. I'll just go back and go to bed and go to the village tomorrow. But, you know, trying to find some good enchant for pickaxes, because, I mean, everything else comes afterwards. I'm fine with... Really, I don't even need Silk Touch. It would just be nice to have as a tool, because then I could get turtle eggs. And that would be nice, because I could get scutes, so I could get a turtle helmet. If you're still hanging out, I'd love it if you chatted and just talked, because it would help me get to know you. And it gives me something to do while I'm sitting here playing Minecraft. Oh. Stuff from Spidey's World. When he didn't take him under his wing. Okay, cool. I already traded with you for some clay, yeah. Go dig some more clay up, because that's a few more free emeralds. Beautiful horse. Well, let me go find a... Find a villager I can employ. Should be over here in this pen, right? That's where I let all of... There's 5 now. There's 5 villagers. Damn it! That is not what I wanted. Stupid cow, dude. There we go. 24 up to 26. Yeah, that's fair. I will still trade with you. You will take all this paper off of my hands. Make me a rich man. Okay. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Oh, there's a right there. Okay. Nice. Fire prot 4. Do not need it. Respiration 2. Do not need it. Loading 1. Price. Not good enough. Thorns 1. Curse of Vanishing. That's what I want. Hello, someone new has joined. Hope you're doing well today. Currently trying to get a mending villager, so if you want to enjoy that process with me, you're welcome to. Trying to get mending because then, I mean, you know how it goes. Actually, probably shouldn't say that because you may not know how it goes. There it is. Now, I need emeralds. This guy can give me mending. But I just need to lock in that trade. Because if I lock in the trade, you know, won't change it all. And then I can take my sweet time getting this guy the 34 emeralds he wants. I could get 10 emeralds out of... get 10 emeralds out of this guy over here. All the sugarcane that I had didn't even buy... Actually, wait, where's a... Let me do another one. I don't even need to slave him because he doesn't matter too much. I just need to offload some flesh. I know you want it. Ah, shucks, that's the guy I accidentally hit. I think that's enough for a mending book. Mending for 33 and a book? Yeah, it is. Oh, offload some flesh? Yeah. Yeah, my bad, bro. I have a mending book. I can go home. I can make an anvil. Gotta take beets and carrots. Get him some beets and carrots. I do want a little roadway running between me and the village pretty soon. I mean, yeah, I just get tons of rotten zombie flesh, so... And those guys buy it from me. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna make any type of, like, farms and stuff where I was, like, kind of villager farming. Ignore what I just did. No, I mean, I can co-op however I want. It's my party, I can cry if I want to. But big thing is I got mending. You're not going to get mending without doing what I just did. So, just so I can remember how to make an anvil. Oh. There we go. That's beautiful. Means I can use that for strip mining now. Let me try to re-enchant my sword. Smite and unbreak. No. I'm wrong. Because that can be like my farming sword, you know? Once I get looting on it, I can put that in a little chest down there. And Smite 4 is not bad at all. Just... No. That sucks. Let me make myself a diamond axe and a diamond shovel. Because, I mean, that would be nice to have. Let's see if I do this. Knockback, yeah. Fortune 3, efficiency 4. What is efficiency good for? Or fortune good for on an axe? I'm sure it's good for something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably just ignorant, but sounds like to me kind of a waste. By the way, I will be being a fool. I will be bringing my diamond tools to the nether. This is my pickaxe. We're just hanging out. Killing zombies. Getting flesh to sell. That's not my dad. That's your cell phone. I had a thought, now it's gone. This is a shame. I'm gonna expand my sugarcane farm. I'm gonna expand my sugarcane farm at least in a little bit. Hello, it seems like someone else has joined up. I don't know the sync and delay on that, so you may already be gone, but if you are not, I'd love it if you stuck around for a little bit. Sent a chat, hung out for a bit. Played some Minecraft and body doubled with me if you'd like. I think that would be pretty cool. I'd like it a lot. I just got a mending villager, and I'm trying to level up so that I can put... so I can enchant my sword with, you know, hopefully sharpness. I got Bane of Arthropods, and then I got Smite, and I would really just like a sharp 5 sword. Now I can use. But alas, I have only Smite 4. So... yeah, let me know how your day's going if you'd like to chat. I may even go to the Nether and lose all my diamond tools. If you'd like to be here for that, it'd be pretty cool. How good am I with horror? Like, do you mean how good do I hold up? Like, if I'm watching a horror movie, like, do I like that? Am I chill with horror? Or is it like, how good am I at horror games? Because the answer to both is I'm terrified all of the time. That's the long and short of it. Why? I like horror, like, stories. It's, seeing it depicted in visual media that normally gets me. Or having someone, like, reading it to me. If it's audible or visual, it normally freaks me out. But if it's just reading it, it doesn't bother me. I like it if I'm just reading it. And horror games terrify me. I'm so bad with horror games. Oh, are you gonna get me to play a horror game? Is this what you were talking about? The... Okay. Okay. Anything for clout. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, look. Zombie living in the shade. Bro. I don't know how effective horror Minecraft mods would be, but you know, like, I was so horrified playing like the Outlast trials. So like, but horror I mean, I'd definitely try them sometime. But I do think I may want to keep. I definitely think on my Minecraft streams, I want to keep doing this world, just growing this. I don't know. Can't believe how long it took for that to click that you're gonna torment me. Okay, if you found one and you've already pressure tested it and that's one you like, I'd love to. Breeding all the cows. Breeding all the cows. Getting many more cows. There we go. Okay. I will kill you soon. Ah. Come with me, you stupid animals. Bro. Out of the way. There you go. We gotta get through. Gotta get through and close this gate. Jeez. Okay. There's a lot of sheep to be bred over here. Gotta be one sheep I missed. There we go. Ooh. Gore doesn't get me too bad. When I said like it's visual media, it's like seeing people scared, or especially like playing a video game where there's a threat to me if I do something wrong and not just watching it. Gore normally isn't what gets me, but may not be able to play that on stream like you said, just because, you know, real insides that have become outsides. Bless me. Okay. We're gambling. We're gambling. Unbreaking 3. Smite, Sweeping Edge, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3. That's fantastic. That's a perfect, like, Smite 4, Unbreaking 3. Smite 4, Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, Sweeping Edge 3. Okay, that's perfect. That's insane. I'll so take that. So, I'm going to get a lot more flesh to sell. In the meantime... Yeah, it's time to expand that. I think it's only going to be one stack, but... No, I gotta see if I can get fortune on this, because if I can get so much more clay. And then with all that clay, I'll be able to, you know, get crazy rich. Because there is a mason that does tin, clay, and emerald. And I'm pretty sure if I break those with my hands, they give me 3 clay. But if they give me a few more, since I have fortune on my shovel... Yeah. I was playing curse-looking FNAF fan games recently. That's when I played was Graveyard Shift at Freddy's. These games don't really scare me, though. There's the one that scared the hell out of me despite nothing really happening. Those are the worst! Where you expect... Like, what happened with Outlast Trials, what really got me with that one, I don't know if you've seen it or played it, but... The game leads you to believe that you'll be safe no matter what, that it's just like a haunted house, basically. Obviously, like, your character doesn't feel safe, but you feel safe in the idea that you're not going to get murdered. And then you just get murdered. It's terrifying. It really ripped away the illusion for me. Hi, looks like someone else tuned in. We're talking about horror video games while I come down here to grab 2 levels from my farm. Because I am trying to sell stuff to villagers, but I would like fortune on my shovel before I start doing that. Chime in the chat if you'd like to hang out with us. I was talking about how I am easily scared, and how good of an experience, or like how, you know, it was awful for me, but it was also really cool how good of an experience I had with Outlast Trials. Because me and my buddy bought it, we tried beating the tutorial, and we both quit. It was so scary. They did such a good job with that game. That was sick. Yeah, so how I was complaining about those like specialized enchantments, Layers of Fear is a horror game I still to this day can't beat due to how much it terrifies me. Layers of Fear. Huh. I've never heard of that before. I can Google it on my phone. That looks really cool. I'll add it to my wish list, and I may end up playing it on here at some point, as if it has like a streamer version without the gore. Do a mission entirely based on creepy ass dolls that in a haunted kid's room messed me up really good. Haven't touched the game since. Yeah. It really, I'm very easy to prey on with the whole like dolls uncanny valley stuff. It gets me good. Mm-mm. Oh, that's cool. What are some other options? Okay, so the only two are... I see. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff. But I am level 30, and it is time for me to go and enchant my shovel and obviously get fortune on it the first try. Hey, someone else dropped in. I'm currently playing Minecraft. If you'd like to stay by and chat for a little bit, I'd love to hang out with you. Me and my buddy are hanging out here. And I don't know, I'm just hanging. Been shooting for this enchantment for the longest time. Efficiency. We'll try it. It's just efficiency 4. Total waste of my time. Well, okay, hold on. Efficiency is really good. I needed Silk Touch. Or not Silk Touch. Crap. What am I thinking? I needed Fortune. Okay, here's the dill pickle. I'm going to go ahead and... copper. Make some copper. Make a copper shovel. See if I can get that enchanted with something good. Learn that seeing eyes and teeth deep in someone's eye sockets and mouth freak me. Oh yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean. Where it's like they're too far out. Me and him were talking about horror games just a minute ago. And we were talking about kind of what freaked us out, and he said like if someone has a layer of face above their face, so like you can see their actual teeth and they're like really inlaid in, that's the scariest. And I don't know if I agree that it's the scariest, but it definitely gets my... that's definitely horrifying. I'm not a fan of it. But I'm also a pretty easy scare. There we go. Yeah, and right now I'm hunting for clay so that I can sell it to a villager for the monies. You know, dude, one game that freaked me out was BioShock. Like, it did horror, making you feel just really uncomfortable that you were in an underwater city that could go under at any moment. And that it was truly a hostile environment where no one cared about you. Did excellent with that. Never beat BioShock. Had one of the games that could never beat it. Oh, is it a difficulty thing or a spook thing? Oh yeah, send them to me on my phone. Oh, how did I miss a patch this big? Grab. I was definitely an easy scare when I was a kid. I suffer, I think we talked about this a while back, I suffer from these, like, really severe night terrors. And whenever I was a kid, you know, they would be influenced by the media I consumed. And, like, FNAF scared the crap out of me. So I never actually ended up beating, like, any of the FNAF games. They scared me too bad and they kept me up all night. Oh, howdy, howdy. Looks like someone else turned in. How are you doing? I'm currently playing some Minecraft, harvesting up some clay so that I can make some emeralds, so that I can buy mending books. Because I have a mending villager already, I just need to, you know, buy from them. I only got one, and that one went to my pickaxe. I just got this really good sword for my zombie farm, because I have a little zombie farm hiding underground. So, that's current priority numero uno. I think I've harvested enough clay. I think I better boot scoot boogie all the way over to that village. There's more than enough clay in here too. leveled up again just because I'm curious as to what you sell. Oh, cool. Okay. Andesite diorite. I do have a stack of flesh. Pawn off to this guy over here. The price went up. This guy is a loser. He's lame. Yeah, still not enough. Crying shame. Run my way home. Okay, let's build that out. Okay. Just received some images from Buddy. Oh, that looks gross. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, those really sunk in eyes. That's disgusting. Howdy, howdy. Oh, it is nighttime. I'm going to bed. Yeah. Me and my buddy here talking about a FNAF game he was playing. It was like a fan game. Scared the crap out of him. Because I am historically very bad with horror games. Channel. So, boom, boom, boom. I think this is right. I check before filling it out. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're looking for. Let's place these down here. Oh, whoops. fill in these gaps down on the floor. Oh. What am I doing? I'm so silly. Oops. Harvest all this. Okay, grab. Now, let's see. Does it count over here if there's water already under it? Oh, I filled in all the water because it's sand. Never mind. It's not possible. Well, let me mine all this stone out because we got to make them into slabs. I'm going to fill all this with water. Oops. This game is so awesome. Excuse me. Alright. One, two, three. No. He's messaging me. That's my buddy Larry. Huh. Whoa. Huh. Eggman horror game. Interesting. Let's go make slabs. Howdy, howdy, whoever's tuning in. I'm currently trying to expand my sugarcane farm, and it feels like I'm going insane because I always like to way over optimize, and like I'm upset that I'm not building a like automated farm right now. But I promised myself I wouldn't make a bunch of resource automation unless I beat the Ender Dragon. Since I've played so much Minecraft, and believe it or not, have never beat the Ender Dragon. So, if you'd like to hang out for a minute with me, I'd love it. Oh, wait, is this an inefficient build? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here without that, so. Water. 1, 2. Water. So that's 3. Oh, wait. 1. Water. 2, 3. Water. 4, 5. Water. 6, 7. Water. 8, 9. Water. 10. Ah! Oh, that's going to drive me insane. I have to fix it now. What is a flarky? What is a flarky? All right. Flarky. I never... see, I know almost nothing about Sonic lore, so... I'm pretty, impressionable here on that end. I have no idea what a flarky is. Flicky. Okay. Flicky. Let me go inside and sleep. Because being outside while there are monsters doesn't seem like a great time. Little blue birds that Eggman kidnaps. Know very little about Sonic. Okay. Wow. Okay, and then we'll come through over here. Cut this up. Oh. Never mind, that third person dropped out, which means I can pick up this call. Hello. I'm currently streaming. Yeah. I wanted to hobby-wise earlier, but I'm trying to make sure that I stream during the scheduled times that I set up. So we will... We're gonna see each other all tomorrow, right? I love you, honey. I'm sorry that my schedule's interfering with our time. I will figure out one that works better, and then we're also gonna, you know, when school starts, whatever schedule works with you best is the one I'll pick. But if you could give me a schedule that works best for you, I'm fine just taking my schedule that I currently have and flopping it over so that... Oh, what's up, dog? I'm fine flopping my schedule over so that I can stream whenever you're not available. So just let me know that as soon as you can, okay? Well, but I'd... Okay. Okay. Once you figure out your evening schedule, we can definitely, I can definitely shape what I'm doing around your time. And again, I will be done at 11. Unless you're going to bed by then, and then I may stay on longer, but... Alright. Love you, honey. Just let me know. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. Just getting a call from a lady. You beat Titanfall? What'd you think of it? What did you think of the ending? What's your opinion on it? Howdy, howdy. We're talking about Titanfall right now. Pretty good, but sad. Yeah. Yeah. Spoilers for Titanfall if you haven't played it yet. Titanfall 2. And if you're not interested in getting that spoiled. Yeah, I cried. I actually wept. It's one of the first games... Like, that game had the highest, I think, emotional impact on me out of any game I've ever played. At least, like, the story, right? There are other games that are more significant to me. Yes, twice. One was a fake out, and then they set you up to think that it would all be okay. And then they ripped it away from you. It was awesome. The game was so good. If you're new here, I'd love it if you could hop in the chat and join the conversation just so I can get to know you. We're happy to talk about whatever you would like to talk about. I can't speak to that. I know that Titanfall 1 has... I know it's older. I haven't heard anything really about the story. Like, I haven't heard that it's a bad story or anything, but... you know, when you haven't really heard anything, that kind of speaks to it in itself. Oh. I was just saying that I have not played Titanfall 1, and I don't know anything about it. I am totally ignorant to the machinations of Titanfall 1. I know nothing about it. So... Hey, I have absolutely no idea. Man, I am tired. I was streaming for a few hours earlier today. I started, I think I did, what would that be? I started at like 4. I've been streaming for 4 hours. I got another 3 to go. Can't believe I've already been streaming for an hour since I got back. That blows me away. If you're looking for a good story game, have you ever played any of the Assassin's Creed games? Because if you have and you like that kind of open world style of game, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor is my favorite open world game of that variety. It's basically Assassin's Creed. You stealth around and you kill bad guys, but it's stealth around, kill bad guys, except you're killing green people instead of humans. You're killing orcs. Howdy, howdy. Looks like someone else joined. Oh, Valhalla. I haven't played Valhalla. I've only played Unity. And then what was the one in London set in the Industrial Revolution? I can't remember what. Syndicate, I think it was called. But I played Syndicate and Unity, and then I watched my buddy play some of the old ones. But I'd really recommend Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. It's fantastic. It's so good. It's set in the world of Lord of the Rings. Should you stream yourself playing modded Minecraft? I mean, if you want to. I'm not able to watch your stream while I'm streaming myself, but I mean, if it's something you're interested in, if you enjoy playing modded Minecraft and you stream, I don't see why not. How much modded Minecraft do you normally play? Only with certain friends around? Yeah, I'm very similar that way. I like vanilla. God, I can't spell for shit. No, I feel you. I feel you so hard. Like, that is so real. But yeah, I almost never play Minecraft with friends. There is this, Exatron or something like that. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they were easily my favorite, like, hosting platform for Minecraft server, because you buy, like, tokens, and then as your server runs, you use tokens, but it's like, you know, a 5% of a token per hour or something like that. Or no, it's like 5 tokens per hour or something really low, and you buy tokens in packs of like 500 for $5. So if I was to do something like that, I'd have to like set up a server and everything, because none of my friends host. And also it's kind of dependent on my friends' 2-week phases lining up with mine. What did I come up here to do? I ran up here to do something. Oh. Looking for efficiency? Or, I mean, let's see. Sharpness 4. No. I want sharpness 5. I'm greedy. Oh, I know how to how to stream modded Minecraft. If I want to do anything modded, I've already played modded Minecraft before. It's just playing with buddies. I play Java, so I'd have to set up a server and stuff like that. I've done it before, and I had a really good experience with Xaraton, I think they're called. But it also, I mean, it costs money. And especially when I'm playing for long hours right now, it just, it's not practical for me to just pay out that money to play on a server alone. What do you mean add rewards? I'm very new to Twitch, so if that's like a Twitch thing, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Or I don't know what that means. Mod called Essential, make it where you can friend people. What do you mean? I thought you friended people on Bedrock through your Xbox account or your Microsoft account. It's like a point thing, so people can get points and redeem them to do like sound things. Oh, like on Twitch, like if you were to subscribe or something, it would pop up a little banner and go, this person just gave me money, like that kind of thing. What a waste. Okay. So, my shovel just went... Oh, gotcha, okay. And it's just like a fun little flashy thing that happens whenever someone follows or subscribes. Awesome, yeah, I will actually research that probably very soon. Copy that. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, man. If you want to keep hanging out on the stream, feel free to. I think I need a bigger storage room. Uh-oh. That may be a cool thing to have like a stairs wrapping around the outside. Up here this way. That seems pretty cool. I'll do that. You showed your friend my stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sharing stuff like that is really, really helpful for me as a creator. It means a lot that you shared that. If your friend would like to join as well, that would be really cool. Or would like to join the stream and watch, I would really appreciate that. But importantly, either way, I appreciate you sharing it. You see Elden Ring poster behind me? Yes, you do. Posters behind me are that top one, top with the bottle on it, that is Fallout. In the, you can't really see it, but the lone survivor's walking under it. Elden Ring, the top one that isn't the Fallout one with the bottle on the open sky, that's a Space Marine 2 poster. And then right there is, I think the original Dungeons and Dragons handbook display. And they're all displays. Not sponsored yet. Trying to figure out kind of what I want to have here as far as design goes. I think leaving that overhang there would be good. I got a horror mod, so I'm going to try to keep it survival. Nice. I haven't played any Minecraft horror mods, I think, in my entire tenure as a Minecrafter. I don't think I've ever played a horror mod before. Howdy, howdy, anybody new who just joined? I'm currently... No, thank you. You can keep the offer on the table for the SMP, but right now I'm trying to... Since I just started streaming, I haven't defined for myself kind of what relationship I would like to have with the people who watch me, and I know a lot of streamers talk about difficulty forming parasocial relationships with audience members, so I'm trying to make sure I keep in mind that, you know, if I start personally outside of stream interacting with a lot of my fans, you know, in the event that there's more than a few people ever watching my stream, I know a lot of people say they just run out of hands, right? I appreciate the offer though, and I may take you up on it after I've streamed for a little longer and kind of figured out where I want to be with that. I'm gonna lurk for now. Copy that. Let's see. does it look from the outside? Okay, that'll look cool if I can get some pretty decorations. Maybe some vines hanging down. I know there's a jungle over there, so vines may look good, but I'm really not sure. I want to open this all up by one. You're going to die. Yep. I like the progression of, I'm starting a horror mod. I'm going to die. Cow is just spinning. Yup. It is, for better or worse, still Minecraft. Alright, let me go to bed real quick. Night is falling. I love the acacia biome. I know, like, back whenever it first got added years ago, it got so much hate, and I just love it. I just love it. It's so pretty. It's just a nice savanna. I'm quite the fan of it. Let me see. I gotta check something very quickly. Rump in a bikini? Excellent. I went with just Herobrine. It's just normal Herobrine. Good day, my glorious sunshine. Hello, Kuna Kintai. How are you? Kuna Kintai. I hope I'm saying that right, because if not, that would just kind of suck for me to just butcher names. I always had a very easy name in classroom settings, but some of my friends very much did not. There are more people. Hello, more people. How are we doing? I would love to hear about your day. Or about the weather where you're at, or just about anything else. Modern wit death? Yeah. Yeah, I am not surprised. But it's still, you know. Let's see, is that, how close am I to the, I'm very close to the surface, okay. Kunakinte? Kunakinte. Okay, got it, hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna dig big ass room going this way. We're gonna dig it this way soon. Well, how's your day going? You're chilling? I'm glad that you could stop by. You just surfing Twitch stream, see if you find one you want to watch. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to go up there and reinforce that. But shift left click. Oh, that sucks. While crafting. That sucks. But Kunakinte, what brings you around? I like good day, my glorious sunshine. That was very funny. Wow, that's a big pocket of gravel. You know, maybe it's not unfortunate. Maybe this is where I really should be building into. Just all my building blocks. All my building blocks. And, I guess, rotten flesh? No, I have a place for that, don't I? Looking for people to watch and found me. That is awesome. Well, I appreciate you being here. Are you still playing the horror mod, Modern White Death? Or are you rocking something different now? But yeah, I appreciate you swinging by. I hope you like what you see. I just started streaming, like, this is my 3rd day doing it, and I'm loving it so far. And, oh, need that, ooh, wait. Nice, dude. I was so broke until I got my fortune pickaxe, and then I got like 3 stacks of iron in probably about 10 minutes of playtime. That was very, very nice. Nice. And I think I'm gonna fill this in. Well, Kunakinte, if you would like to drop a follow, it would really help me out. I would really appreciate it. If you like what you see, it'd be pretty cool. It'd help me out a lot. I was just advised by White Death to, you know, put some type of, like, because I've, like, never used Twitch as a viewer, but put some type of, like, rewards thing so that whenever someone follows, they get, like, a big ol' yay! But I have not implemented that, so you'll have to suffice for gratitude verbally from me. If you want, you could follow now, and then unfollow later once I get the rewards, and then follow again if you're interested in. That may... Okay. Thank you so much. I tried YouTube for a little bit. I was just thinking about this because I was thinking about like the call to action, you know? I remember watching Technoblade streams, and he would literally have a bell, and he would ring it and scream, "Subscribe to Technoblade," and just do that over and over for like a few minutes. And it's just like, I don't know. Whenever I was recording my YouTube videos, it always felt so weird to like ask, like, hey, follow me, follow me, follow me. But I'm trying. Call to action. I'm shooting for it. We're gonna see if it works. Seems like it does. But regardless, I appreciate you being here and hanging out. I've had a lot of people today. The experience really has been the number that is... I got my buddy Alt Spidey fan is here. He's a buddy in real life. And then White Death. What's with the elephants thing in the bio? Oh, it's just a joke. Circuses normally are like really unethical. Like you train circus animals to do stuff by hurting them when they don't do what you want them to do. So the joke was just, I'm a circus that doesn't torture elephants normally, and it's like the I normally refrain from and the normally caveat and stuff like that. That's kind of the punchline for the elephants. But normally it's whatever my viewer number is. Normally it's just me and Alt Spidey Fan, and then White Death joined again recently. And it just fluctuates by 1 for like 30 seconds and then goes back down. So I'm very happy that you messaged. Because I think I have like, did you get whenever you opened up the stream a little thing that said, hey, message me? Or like, hey, chat. I like it when you chat. I don't know if you got something for that. Oh, speaking of like beds and the horror mod you're playing, I suck at Minecraft. I think I would suck at Minecraft horror mods because I would just I would just sleep through every night. I'd just not go in the caves. Okay, yeah, because I put like be nice, be kind, have a good time, and please chat, because I know that there's a lot of people who just don't normally when they watch Twitch streams and such, they don't interact with anybody. Which isn't like a problem, you know? It just helps me for engagement, and also I really like talking to people. Sent you an image in Discord. Check that out in just a second. Let me pop that up on my screen real quick. Discord is closed, so... Alright. I'm opening up Discord, so it'll be... You drag the horrors to me? I know you would. I know you would, because you're wicked. You're wicked and mean. Oh, night is falling. Alright, by the way, I do have a Discord, if you would like to join that. Let me see. Did you drop it in the main chat? White Death? Drop it in the main, so if Kuna Kinte, right? It's Tay. It's Tay. Let me go back and make sure. Tay, yeah. Kuna Kinte. If Kuna, we're just calling you Kuna. If Kuna wants to join, and see your setup, that everyone is eligible. Yes. I'm going to remember it and be a good host. Oh, nice. That's sick. What is that little guy sitting on top? That looks like a... Is that a job application? Is that... Is this... But yeah, if you'd like to join the Discord, he has a little... I really think it's a job application puppet in Minecraft. That's awesome. I'm so glad I caught that. I almost never know what the analog horror stuff is. I can almost never tell what the spooky thing they're shooting for is supposed to be. I like that. It's not a puppet, it's a plushie? Okay. I see. Yeah, I guess if you can't move it around. I need you to see Kuna's profile picture, Lamau. Let me see. Is it on Spider-Man cuddling with Awesome. Sick. Hell yeah. Tom Holland up in RDJ's arms. Is that a real photo that was taken, or is that edited together? like seeing all this dirt in the ceiling. I don't like it. But yeah, does it, anyone you follow, do you get notifications for their stuff, or is it only for people you subscribe to? How do notifs work on Steam, on not Steam, Twitch? Because again, I'm very Twitch illiterate. I only have Twitch to stream. I think I caught some live streams a long time ago from some of my favorite creators, but I normally just watch their VODs. Oh, cool. Okay. So I think I have my schedule inputted, but it's probably going to change because I would really like to make sure that my girlfriend is happy with my schedule and that me and her get time together. So I may have to modify the schedule some, but yeah, if you're followed, you should see notifications for whenever anything happens. Allegedly, according to my follower, go pick your bones with him if he's he's wrong. It's not me. Let's see. Oh, you get emails for it? Let me see. If I start building chests here, 1, 2, 1, 2, need another layer. Chests, and then a gap, and then chests. And how big of a gap do I want? I want 2, right? Yeah. These are taken up by chest here. Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm happy that you stopped by. I have never received a Twitch notification before. Ever. Because I don't have it. I don't know, I always just, Nice, let me check your PFP in just a second. Howdy, howdy, anyone who's new. I'm just playing some Minecraft. I very recently started streaming, and it would be really cool if you hung out for a little bit. Told me a little bit about yourself. Let's see. Okay, so I'm walking up into here. I think this looks pretty cool so far, so let's see. That would look better filled in. And then I want these to run to the ground. Oh. No, it makes it look too fortressy. Yeah, I like it. Maybe one off this side so it looks less symmetrical. Yeah, I think that's the golden ticket. And then hang lanterns from up there. That's the play. Harvest all this stuff down real quick. I forgot I redid my sugarcane farms, so I have 2 in rows instead of 1. I told myself I wasn't going to automate the fun out of this game until I what's the word I'm thinking for? Kill the Ender Dragon. Until I beat the game. I can't automate too much stuff. I decided to trade, like kind of lock a villager in a box and trade with them until he gave me mending. But other than that, and a monster farm that I made from a mob spawner down below, other than those 2 things, I don't think I have any, like, industrial farms that I'm working on. I'm thinking, instead of... One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then we'll go ahead and go double chest, double chest, double chest. Nope. Nope. Oh, that won't work. Double chest and then singulars in the center. Nope. Gotta expand it by 1 more block. Because I'm not gonna deal with that asymmetry. That would make me sad. So Kuna, are you up to anything right now? Playing a game? Yeah, I couldn't have my little storage space and have it be asymmetrical. That would freak me out. And now you're munching. Real. Okay. So I think what it would be is chest, chest. Ooh, is it also asymmetrical along... Oh, darn it. Hold on. I gotta take it out. One way this way as well. What you munching on? Take a screenshot, send it in the Discord. Tempura, like the, like, breading on, like that kind of, like, Japanese breading tempura? Like Japanese fried breading? Chicken noodles, that sounds actually pretty good. I'm normally not a huge fan of chicken noodle stuff, just because when I was a kid, the texture of chicken kind of weirded me out. Yeah. Because I know tempura batter is like the Japanese batter, like the breading that they use. But I don't know what they would call like tempura shrimp. I think it's just tempura shrimp, but tempura, Japanese word for shrimp. Chicken, it's grown on me a little bit ever since I found it prepared in ways other than basically unseasoned, you know? But, you know, teriyaki chicken, like teriyaki chicken breast, is really good if the meat quality is good. Let me see. Okay. I think I would like to make some emeralds. Off. And what else can I drop off? All this cobble. I don't need all that. Excuse me. Whoever's new, if you're dropping by, I'd love it if you talk in the chat and join us. We're all hanging out. Love to hear about what you're doing. Kuna is eating chicken noodle something. Probably chicken and noodles in some variety, probably soup. Though a very creamy chicken noodle soup sounds fantastic. White Death is currently fighting for their life in a Minecraft horror mod. And Alt Spidey Fan is, what are you doing? Yeah, bone-in chicken normally is the thing that interferes with me the most. Because it's the texture like the cartilage that freaks me out. Librarian. Oh, you got yourself stuck in here? Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Oh, whoops. You know, I am 11 emeralds richer. Oh. Yeah, I you know, I got made fun of for liking my chicken wings boneless. And to that I say, first off, screw you, but also, all right, because they said they're chicken nuggets. You're eating chicken nuggets. And like again, like I said, first off, screw you. And second off, yeah, I like chicken nuggets. What's the big idea? Because I don't like bone-in chicken wings, because they normally don't come breaded. They normally come, like, sometimes they're grilled, or sometimes they're fried without a breading. And you know, no matter how you slice it, it's just, whatever, don't get me started. Sorry. I'm getting started. I shouldn't be getting started. Oh, I went over there to buy lanterns. I went over there to sell... Okay. I'm gonna go find me some lanterns. No. A lantern per emerald is not worth. Copy that. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. All is in there. So... Okay. How do you make a lantern? Got to have the recipe for it, right? Okay. Nuggetify all of those. 10 of those. Oh, that's cool how they do that. That's really neat. I like that a lot. That is a really cool design feature. Oh, no, that's gonna make it look way too cluttered. Yeah! Where are you in relation to... Yep. That'll work. I don't know if the asymmetry will look good or not. Oh no, that's not asymmetry. Is that just symmetry? No, it is. Because that would go there, 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 and then back there. So I don't know. I think it was good. Maybe I could place down these lanterns instead of hanging them. Yeah, that'll work. You have returned. Glad to see you. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 by 10. That means there's a 4 by 4 space in the center. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, White Death. I just checked out the thing you put in the Discord. That is so peak. See, you got the shaders on. Oh, Don't Cry is the name of a horror mod. I thought you were just saying, don't cry. Like, just to... Just sorry. Don't pay attention to me. One of you guys get up here. I'll be in the audience. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, White Death, the profile picture of the Helldiver covered in gore. Nice. Oh, whoops. Okay. You're employed to your bed. Real. Yeah. Oh my god, I need a new gaming chair. This one is a few years old. And honestly, I could probably just fix one of my problems if I tightened like some of the what never mind. I lost my words. I don't need to talk. I'm just gonna play my game. Jeez, my brain just emptied itself there. There we go. I didn't really like seeing gaming chair needs to be replaced. You have cats. Almost all the fake leather is peeling. Yeah, my girlfriend has 2 cats, and we normally don't let them into her bedroom for that reason, because she has, gaming headphones, and she has, looking for a word, not finding it, a chair, that's the word I was looking for. She has those things, and we have 2 cats, Dinosaur and Azula. Dinosaur came pre-built, named that way, and he's a little goblin. Azula is a princess in all the ways, and she acts like it. She's a gorgeous Maine Coon. Dino is mackerel short hair. Thank you. Azula was... I showed her Avatar The Last Airbender, and I didn't expect her to like it. We finished it, and she goes, I'm going to get a tattoo of Appa. And I'm like, wow, okay. That was an escalation, but I'll take it. So, a new pair of headphones because the fake leather was peeling and the side of the head extender thing. Yeah. I've had these HyperXs for years, and they've held up really well. Your cat's name is Misty? That's adorable. That's a really good name for a cat. He's a sweet little baby. Azula is really, really sweet, and she is a total cuddle whore. She will, like, shove her face into your hand and knock your phone out of your hand so that you'll pet her. She's such a brat. Dino is just a tweaker. He's nuts. He doesn't like being pet unless he does until he doesn't, and then he freaks out and then runs laps around the house. He's nuts. Binyun? Binyun. I've never heard of that brand. My most tweaker cat is 3-legged and scared of everything. Poor baby. And she stank. Poor critter. How old's she? Oh, roundabout. Is she old or young? Old. Okay, yeah. Poor thing. Other than the missing leg, does she seem healthy? Okay, I need to stop just running laps, and I need to start making things again. There's an oak forest out this way. Let me bring some iron, because if I want to make shears and grab some vines, I should do that. That's good. Glad to hear that she's healthy. Potatoes are my favorite crop. Potatoes and carrots. Not just because of the Technoblade propaganda, but also because when I harvest them, I only get potatoes. With wheat, you get wheat seeds and wheat. And then you're left with more wheat seeds than you can plant. And then, you know, I mean, it's just a waste. Because then I end up just composting all of them, but because I can't mass compost, it takes a curbillion years. And again, since I told myself no redstone automation or game-breaking farms until after I beat the Ender Dragon, I am a little bit SOL until then. So honestly, I'm just not even, like, harvesting it. I don't need the wheat. I have enough cows, I got enough sheep. I'm definitely actually gonna need to cull some sheep before I start farming, before I start really farming the wool to go nether mining. Because I am not going to mine by hand in the nether. That sounds patently insane. But there's also just too many sheep. Okay. Run over this way. Howdy, howdy. I see that someone new's joined. Feel free to drop something in the chat and introduce yourself. We're all just hanging out. We'd love to chat and find out who you are. If at all possible. Now, because I don't want to hurt my beautiful savanna, I'm going to run over to that forest out there. Because I think birch is ugly, I'm going to discriminate against the birch trees and cut all of them down so that I can turn them into chests. Because the colors don't matter. I am not going to get a horse until I have built roadways across all of these waterways. It is looking like that mountain would be an amazing building spot. At some point in the future, but not right now. Not right now. Looks like there's a little island over here. We can deforest this island over here. Take a look at my big old base. It is very tiny. Oh, that's sick. That's really cute. I really like that. Yeah, invite whoever you want. It's a public Discord server. I'm looking to have as many people join as possible. By the way, if there's a better way to link my Discord on the stream so that more people can click it, could you let me know how to do that? Because I have it like in my little bio deal. But I would like it to be more available so that it's so that people click it. Join the server now or be turned into circus peanuts. Yes, that is a threat. Oh wait, I could build a bot to do that, where it like, you know, puts out text into the, or it puts out text every so often into the chat. Yeah, like a little moderation bot. Dude, that's awesome. You're so right. Well, screw LLMs. I'm a programmer actually, so I may be entertained trying to. I'm sure Twitch actually has features for it. I probably wouldn't have to work at all, but if you want to stick around and throw that in the chat, I will not stop you. As long as you keep every message generally at the same level of family friendliness as the rest of the stream, go crazy. But yeah, Spidey fan, if you would like to. If you don't have a Discord that you ever use, then, I mean, yeah, big whoop. Kuna, if you would like to join the Discord as well, that would be quite swag. Because I'll probably do, if I fill this out at all, and there's more people in it than just me and White Death, I'm probably going to start doing announcements through there. So if you use Discord, I will not ask again. Nice. Deep fried mac. That sounds very hit or miss. That sounds dangerous. I've had deep fried mac and cheese that was awesome, and deep fried mac and cheese that was not. Oh, yep, that's Spidey fan. I'll probably start doing stream announcements through that Discord server. You know, just because that's where all of the people will be. Howdy, whoever just joined up. Good seeing you here. We were just talking about, I just started a Discord server pretty recently, and if you like what you're seeing and you decide to follow, it'd be really cool if you did that, because that's where most of my announcements are going to come from in the future. Oh, it is getting dark out. Copy that. Also, if you decide to, like, whether you decide to or not, the link is in, if you decide to, actually, the link's in my bio. I don't know if it works, because I copied it from, like, a individual invite thing, where I clicked, like, invite this person, and it gave me a link, so I used that. So, please let me know if that link works at all. That would be quite cool. I gotta make it home in the dark. Can't believe I've done this good of a job avoiding being stuck out at nighttime up until now. Oh, mushrooms. I can farm those. I will forget about them if I pass them right now. Okay. Let's get home. I don't want to be out here at night. I don't know why there's no monsters. It's set to normal. Oh. Speak of the devil. Forgot your Minecraft skin is Afton, so I opened it up to this smug bastard. Hold on, let me check it out in just a second. Let's go to bed. Okay. Yes, burn, all of you. Let's see. Actually, I think I have... Oh, yeah. I totally forgot. See, oh my god. Stupid face, bro. Smug bastard. There's no other way to describe it. You know what? I didn't want to do this, but I will build carpet because there are just too many. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Come on! There we go. Got it. Finally. Now we're shearing everybody. Oh, I guess if it doesn't interfere with me at all. Oh, that spider jumped me for some reason. Only I had my Bane of Arthropod sword still. What did that spider... Oh, that's a hostile spider. I think it got inside of my pin. Yep, there he is. Good luck getting to me, pal. Unless I walk by you, you're not hurting me. There's just too many sheep. I will be killing this spider. Okay. Someone has headed out. I know not who it is, though. That's okay. It was nice that they were here. Like 1 stack of that, at least. Not be able to join the Discord as I do not have Discord. Huh. I'm sorry. Well, that is a shame. I doubt 20 will be nearly enough, but I'd like to see how far 20 gets me. I see. Let me get floor 1 done with all the chests before I start. That means 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 chests is the amount. Let's see, I think that should be 24. Okay, yeah, so 24 chests. It's definitely enough to start organizing. Alright, guys, sorry to tell you, I will be doing a lot of sorting. It's cobble. You know what? I'm gonna mark them. Actually, this should probably be the wall for that, since there's gonna be so much of it. Smooth stone and stone brick. Yep, run down here. Smooth stone, stone brick stuff. Let's see, is there anything I'm missing? Nope. Oh, crap. I'll be smooth stone. I'll be stone brick. Applied to you. You're gonna be deep slate. Stone brick up here. oak logs on me. Just in case. Deep slate, and then grab this for miscellaneous stone. Yeah, that'll work. And then... Wait, what if I go, like... Iron and gold. Copper. Storing like with like here, honestly. Lapis. Oh my goodness. It's mine and my girlfriend's kitty cat. His name is Dinosaur. Check that out. That's the tweaker. That's the tweaker cat. He is insane and a silly little guy. And kind of super duper evil. But kind of also super duper sweet. Yeah. No, he's a wicked animal. He likes eating people. He really likes eating people. The technical writer in me does not like that. Organizationally, it makes more sense for that to all be here. Ah, formatting. And here we'll go dirt and sand. Yep. Right, I'm just going through and organizing. As I have the zombie farm, I figured. Let's go. Redstone. All right. Oh, wood. Oh, did I just do the same deep slate again? Oh, there's so much deep slate and cobble to move over, I didn't even realize it. And there's dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Cobble. Cobble. There. Deep slate. Dirt. And I'll expand both of those soon. Everybody still having a good time? Anybody doing anything new or interesting? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, hello. There are 4 people here. So Kuna, Spidey, White Death, and me. I think that's all 4 of us. Which is fascinating. I was saying 3 just a second ago. And I'm confused because all three of you sounded off. And this isn't like this isn't an attention-seeking thing. This is like a I have no idea how Twitch works thing. There were 4 people. Now it's gone back to 3. But when I asked the question, all 3 of you sounded off, and I'm also watching my own stream. Because I was under the impression that my view counted as 1. Like, because I have my stream open on my second monitor. I'm not sure. I have no idea how it works. Because right now, engagement is definitely a little harder because the number of people who are interacting only updates. It only updates like 30 seconds after it should have. So whenever someone joins, I'm like, oh, hey, you, hi, how are you? What are you doing? What is your deal? Who are you? Who are you? You know, like by the time I get there, normally the person's already clicked off, and I'm just seeing their, like, you know, what remains. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the people counter works so that I can avoid, you know how it is. You know how it is. I need more of these. Nice. But regardless, I'm glad that all of y'all are here. It makes me feel very good. No. You're gonna be sugarcane. Hello. Whoever's joined new, please sound off in the chat and let me know how your day's going. I would love to chat and interact. Let's see you. I'll make you miscellaneous. No, I'll make you. Nope, wrong button. Carrots, potatoes. Miscellaneous crops. Okay. Shut that door. No zombies or monsters outside. Those are just creepers, what I'm worried about. Well, let's grab dirt and sand. Dirt. Sand. Oh, and then cobble. I gotta put that back. Over here I need stuff for cows. Cow parts, if you will. Just drop gold, yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Hmm. A little wool section. All the carrots I have. I shouldn't have any potatoes right now. I don't think they've grown yet. All that wheat. Oh, I have one potato, one poisonous potato. Is there any use for poisonous potatoes? I guess gravel definitely goes. Gravel's definitely type of sand. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Move all my copper over. Iron 2. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Hostile mob drops. Have I gone to the nether yet? Or no, I have not. I have honestly been avoiding it. Because I like the things I have. And I don't want to lose them. But also because if I'm going to go to the nether, I'm going to spend a lot of time in the nether. That's my biggest concern. Is that, you know, like look at all this. This is more of a base than any base I've ever made. This is the first time I've designed anything aesthetically at all, instead of just using, like, just squares. Like this. I mean, you even saw, like, I built square room here, square room here. These were both symmetrical. One square room off of here for the library. Down here, square room, down into the floor. Like, the flooring and that's, like, the first time I've ever done anything like that. So, along with, like, framing my farm with the stone bricks and such. So, like, it's all super... This is all super rare for me. And I don't want to start getting concerned about game progression. Since, you know, I have it in the title. I want this to be a forever world, hopefully. I don't want to get caught up in trying to beat the game and then not develop anything out here, not have anything to feel proud of out here. Because I'm not like, you know, I'm not gearing my content towards any type of speed running or, you know, anything like that. I'm gearing my content towards more of my personality. And then, what am I saying? My personality, so that hopefully I can play whatever game I would like, and I have a core audience that would like to follow me wherever I go because they like listening to me. Speaking of, would everyone in the chat be okay if I got off of Minecraft for tonight and got on Ark Survival Evolved? If you watch me for... Okay, actually, I mean, a better question. Do you watch me for Minecraft gameplay, or do you watch me for my personality? Because that'll determine the answer to that question and a few others. If you're good with me, if you're just here for me and you're chill with me switching over to whatever game I want, please let me know, because there are other games I would also like to play. Okay, copy that. Spidey fan, you're an IRL friend and you're just super chill and hanging out with me, so I suspect I know your vote. But horror is goated. I think, honestly, if I'm going to put myself through a horror game, I'd like to wait till I have a little bit bigger of an audience, because I only have so much in me. I am a scaredy cat. So, please be gentle. But overall, yeah, I think horror games I'd like to save for planned events where more people can show up and watch me fall over and cry. I think that's what I'd like to save that for. But if you're chill with me switching game, I will switch over to Ark once I get back from this little wood run. I'm planning on deforesting this little island. Ugh, leaf litter. I hate you. I despise leaf litter. I have a buddy, it's like his favorite item because it can be used as furnace fuel. I say humbug to that, but, you know. I also think littering is so cringe that... Elden Ring poster in the background, did I beat it? No, I did not beat it. Yes, I have played it. I'm currently stuck on the Elden Beast. So what I did was, a buddy of mine dropped me... So there's this Scarlet Rot weapon. It's a rapier that is... I'm pretty sure it's one of the only weapons that natively does Scarlet Rot that can also take... the seppuku Art of War, or Ash of War. So what I did was I dual wielded them. I had seppuku Frost on one of them and seppuku Bleed on one of them, and then it natively does Scarlet Rot, so I also had that effect going for me. And then I don't remember how, but I somehow fit poison into there. So anyways, I had like a 4 status effect build going. And then I get to the Elden Beast, and it is immune to all status effects. And I also just hate the way that fight is designed. I cannot stand the Elden Beast fight. It's so beautiful, but I do not like walk up, hit it 3 times, it flies 3 miles away. You get to play a jogging simulator, or, you know, later they let you pull out your horse in later versions of the game. But even still, okay, you get to do a jogging simulator with your horse buddy, and it's like I don't like that. It just reminds me of the fire giant fight, and I hated the fire giant fight because one, I'm bad at Souls likes. I'm probably gonna play through some Souls games eventually, probably Elden Ring. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Souls games. They were made for people who are better at video games than I am. And I also am really bad on console. And I only own Dark Souls on console, and those games are pretty pricey. So yes, that is an Elden Ring poster in the back. Yes, I've played it. No, I have not beaten it. Souls 3. I don't know anything about the different Souls games. I've only played, like, the intro and first hour, roughly, of Dark Souls 1. I poured a lot more than an hour into that game, but, you know, I really haven't gotten far with it. Oh. Dark Souls 3, you've been playing Night Rain recently, though. Have I ever played Bloodborne? I have not played Bloodborne. I've heard it's goated, and that a Bloodborne remaster would be, like, the wet dream of every single Souls fan. Every single, FromSoft fan. I mean, Bloodborne was FromSoft, right? Okay. Yeah, I heard that a Bloodborne remaster would heal the world. But no, I've never played it. Isn't Bloodborne where you play as, like, a hunter, and you're supposed to hunt down beasts? Not like Monster World Hunter, like... Monster Hunter World, sorry. Not like Monster Hunter, where you're, like, fighting big, basically kaiju with a sword. I mean, I guess, like, I've seen some Bloodborne gameplay. It is kind of... Oh my god. Just calling... I need to do that. I gotta find me a fan of Bloodborne and be like, oh yeah, that's that Monster Hunter ripoff, right? I have to. I've got to. That would be so awesome. That's like premium rage bait. That's like... You have to pay for that rage bait. Okay. Yeah, that sounds really funny. But then again, I'd have to find someone who's so into Bloodborne and also knows what Monster Hunter is. So I guess it won't be like crazy hard, but I didn't know what they were until I watched... Who was the guy who was into that game? There was a YouTuber I watched when I was younger who did a video or two on Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World, I think. And then Bloodborne, I just know because there's... I have some friends who could do that too. They'd probably rip you to shreds, but it would be fun to watch. Hell yeah. And I know where you live, so it would work great for me. Let's go. Wood. Bam, bam, bam. Over with miscellaneous crops. Alright, so I... Don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Do not click off this stream, because I am going to close this game and open up Ark Survival Evolved. I'm going to play Ark for an hour before I get off. So, don't go anywhere. My face will remain. The game will go away. But don't leave. Don't run away. Updating Steam. Ah. Okay. While that's running, I'm actually going to go fill up my water. So, I'm leaving. I'll be right back. Hang out. It'll take a while for Ark to open. What's up, lads? It's me. Check this out, standing desk. Check that out. Rise! Rise! Oh, my beard? Well, it's a DLC content. Sorry. Hate to be the one to break it to you. But it is DLC content. Oh. So Arc is buggy as hell. It's not showing up as a source, so I'm going to give it a second. I don't know if I can change my source. Let's see, put it on. You know what? I'm gonna trust. Yeah, sorry, it's DLC content. It's actually, it's like we're playing in an MMO and they ran an event and now you can't get it anymore. So it's. Who have any of you played Destiny 1? I just gotta know. Like, I need to know if any of you have played Destiny 1. Because that game, talk about content you can't play anymore. Nope. Okay. Hold on. I think if I stop the stream and then restart it quickly enough, the stream should just start for y'all again. It'll be like I buffered for a minute. Because it would appear that it does not want to let me stream. Any full screen application. Now what'll this target? I select Arc. Does it want to select Arc? It would appear not. Specific window. Oh, there we go. Never mind. This should start capturing Arc. I don't know. I think it should start showing Arc pretty soon. By the way, can y'all hear the Arc music and just not hear and just not see anything? Okay. Cool. Okay, so it's letting me capture a specific window and letting me select Arc. Let me get the game. It's still loading. Because, like, dude, I have a 4070 Ti Super and 64 gigs of RAM. And this game, which was made in, like, I think 2017, it runs on, it's Unreal Engine 4, and it still takes, like, 10, 15 minutes to load. It's brutal. Thank you for being patient with me through this trying times. I think it may be like a selection. Like I have to select the window after I select that I'm going to stream it. So once the game pops up, it like opens up fully, I should be able to click on it and it may start streaming it to y'all. Because that game ain't even looking in OBS right now, and it's black. So, but it says capture a specific window, and then I'm capturing Ark Survival Evolved. What time is it for y'all? Is it 9:58 p.m. for everybody, or are y'all in different time zones? Oh, whoa. Bo, 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 bo. If you couldn't tell, I went to college for music, which is why I'm such a fantastic singer. That's why I am so adept. I'm being ironic, I promise. Okay, let's see. The Ark soundtrack is... my buddy just said the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie is the best Marvel movie. Insane take. I still respect you as a person for that, but just barely. Okay, Kuna, so you're an hour ahead of me. Which means... Oh, they said the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, is... I don't know if they did volumes the first time, or Volume 2 is just the name of the second one, but Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie, is... they think it is the best Marvel movie. Oh, there we go. Y'all should be able to see Ark now. Let me know, has anybody played Ark before? He just asked me, okay, so now the group chat's turning on me. I can't believe they all believe, I can't believe they all think that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is one of the best movies. Okay, what's the best Marvel movie? I'm saying Iron Man 1 comes to mind. The first Avengers movie comes to mind. All of the Captain America movies, except for Brave New World, come to mind. I personally didn't like any of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I totally misspelled Guardians for a second. Didn't like any of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies except for one. I believe in my takes religiously. Let's see. You see, I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like even the first one, which I think was an objectively pretty solid movie. I was just never big on it. I don't think it's a terrible movie. I really don't like any of the Guardians of the Galaxy past the first one. But this guy said crazy take, but the OG Avengers movies were kind of boring. What? I don't know. I just never liked. I just never liked Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that Chris Pratt does such a great job with the character. I think he's, I mean, he's so charming. He's so funny. I I don't like. I mean, some of the humor I find it a little on the nose, a little boring, a little corny. And that's part of the charm of the movie. You know, it's like if I don't like croissants and I take a bite of the best croissant in the world, I'd probably go, you know, it's like it's not the croissant's fault that I don't like it. The chef made the best croissant there is. Uh, you know, just so happens that I don't like it. The humor style just wasn't for me. I think also I wasn't a huge fan of what is Spider-Man B&D? Which one is that one? I really like the Avengers movies. Just about all of them I really liked. I think Infinity War was phenomenal. Um I think Infinity War was phenomenal. I think that Endgame was definitely style over substance. It was a super fun first watch, but I think they did some really crappy stuff with the story that I didn't agree with. I don't like what they did to Thor at all. I don't like that my hero, he was my favorite when I was a kid, and I don't like that they made him into a fat, blithering idiot who's the punchline of every joke. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I do not remember that one. Is that the one that's coming out right now? Because Avengers Doomsday is also the one that hasn't released yet, right? Oh, I'm getting a text. Hey! Hey! Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go. Oh! Ah! Okay, so Doomsday, I know literally nothing about. Yeah, Doomsday I know nothing about, and Brand New Day. I am kind of a bleeding heart. I feel really big feelings a lot, especially when it comes to like visual media. And whenever I watch the Spider-Man movies, it really emotionally impacts me. Like how, you know, how bad of a time Spider-Man has it. Um, it affects me emotionally really hard. Whenever I see Spider-Man get his, you know, his rod and stones kicked in, uh, over and over. So seeing all the stuff with Mysterio, I think Jake Gyllenhaal was a fantastic pick for that. And I'm talking about all the stuff that led up to this. So like, I'm personally not crazy excited for Brand New Day because the Spider-Man story of him being just kicked and kicked and kicked, it always just hurts to watch. So like, I think it'll be a good movie. Tom Holland's brilliant, but um, you know, it's it's hard for me to watch. I'm not a big movie watcher in that sense. Wait, the question everyone asks: who's the better Spider-Man actor, Toby, Andrew, or Tom? I personally think that all three of them brought brilliant things to the role, and that I'm not going to pick a side between them. Um, I love Andrew Garfield in his dramatic roles. I actually haven't seen the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. I've only seen Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. And out of the two, I don't know. I think they're two very different. They're so different. I don't know how to like compare them. Uh Sorry, the group chat that started this argument with me. I'm trying to So yeah, I can't in good conscience take a pick between the two. I mean, also I will say that like I have most of my experiences with acting and theater and movies. I normally take them from the lens of like I was a theater actor in high school, and it was very, very heavily in consideration for a career for me in the future. So for me, like I always think about whenever I watch an actor or I'm judging an actor or something like that, I normally try to gauge it off of like what would I do or think about these things if I was that actor? Do I like the decisions that they're making? Do I feel like the decisions, the character decisions they're making make sense? You know, things like that. So like with both Tom Holland and not Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, I was very satisfied overall with both of them. I think they're very different actors who do very different things with the character. I like Toby's more mature um college age 20 something year old awkward vibe, whereas Tom Holland really brings a sweaty just hit puberty like 16, 17 year old like late bloomer vibe to Spider-Man. That's I feel like they vibe to me very differently, and that dynamic that they bring also really changes how fight scenes feel and how emotional conflicts feel. um I'm sorry. My girlfriend texted me asking me about plans later tonight, and I totally blanked. Let's see. I have chat. I have literally a text log of what I'm talking about. Um, for me, it's Andrew, Tom, and then Toby. Andrew's definitely Spider-Man, ripped straight from the comics. Okay, I need to go back and watch all of them because, like the Sony ones with Garfield, I remember almost nothing about them, and the Tom Holland ones I think are kind of shadowed by my view of the MCU as a whole, whereas I'd really like to go back and watch them and review them just straight as um just straight through as movies on their own, where I really try to analyze them on a more technical level. Which is something that me and my brother do. My brother is a genius. And he and I he influenced me a lot to take a very analytical approach to a lot of the media I consume. And me and him actually were, if we didn't have such brutal technical difficulties, we recorded like an 8 hour to like a 10, I know it was almost 10 hour breakdown of Iron Man 1 and like what we thought of it. And we were going to go through the MCU, but technical difficulties and just time got away from us. But I will be getting back to that with him sometime in the future. And you'll get to see my very detailed thoughts per movie. You'll get to see a lot more detail of the huts. I had no idea they were making a Ghost Rider like film at all. What is land this flyer? Is Y land this flyer? Yeah, it is. I'm the goat. I know basic keybinds that I checked yesterday. Okay. I had no idea they were making a new Ghost Rider movie at all. Comes out in 2028. I didn't know that. Ooh! 108 Theory. That is kind of trash, but not terrible. For those of you who aren't big Arkers, which is, I think, everyone in chat right now, that Tickle Chicken right there is one of the most powerful and versatile creatures in the entire game. They are also a pain in the ass of anybody who ever interacts with them. They excel at violence. Like, I'm of the opinion, so like, with Ark, I have like, almost 2,000 hours in this game, so forgive me if I yap a little bit about game mechanics here. Wait, no, wait, hold on. Why would I do that? You're literally here to listen to me talk. What am I doing? Sit down. It's class time on Ark. So, yeah, Tickle Chicken. Let me fly over next to it. Its real name is Therizinosaurus. Where is it? They're fast. They're really fast, too. For, like, meandering the way they do, they get around. That guy. Beautiful. Look at that thing. It's a big-ass chicken. It is one of the most dangerous creatures in the entire game. At least early to mid-game. It has crazy... Oh, well, hold on. Let's look at the fingers. Let's look at the fingers. I'll show you the fingers. It's got big-ass long fingers. There are bugs chasing me, and I don't respect them, so I'm not going to stop and kill them. Look at those big-ass claws. Those big-ass fingers. Whenever they level up, they do this, like... They like, wiggle their hands at the... they just, like, wiggle their hands. It's not necessarily at you, but they do, like, a little hand wiggle. It's very cute. But the reason the reason they're so like loved / hated, I love them. All the reasons I hate them, I can get around or deal with. It's Ark. But a lot of people really don't like them because you will set up a base anywhere where the place is generally friendly. Like here, the worst thing you're going to run into is going to be like a raptor or maybe a Carno, which is like a big kind of like small, it's kind of like a small T-Rex with little horns on it. But that's kind of the worst you'll find on this whole island. And then there's the Theory, which is a herbivore that is like super territorial. And it'll just walk around until it walks like up to your base or up to your creatures and then get offended that like your creatures are posting up, and then it'll just murder them. And it has the damage output comparable to the other heavy hitters like a T-Rex or a Spinosaurus, especially when you level it up. But it also has like tons of utility, especially with berry gathering and hide gathering. Hide gathering to a certain extent, but berries, it can gather fiber. It has a bunch of different attacks. So in Ark, normally you have two tools, the pick and the hatchet. And like if we look here at this tree, right? I'm going to hit that. I got 38 thatch. Now if I use the hatchet, I'm going to get wood. They both specialize in like their other... There's normally two types of resource, and you have two tools to specialize in it. Well, the Theory basically has the ability to specialize in... It has two attacks. One gathers basically pickaxe stuff. One basically gathers hatchet stuff. Oh, it's a Trudon. I hate Trudons. They enrage me to a degree that I shouldn't feel. I'm going to drop him off the cliff because I don't like him. Okay, let's see what you said. Andrew's the best part of those movies. Him and Emma Stone, they just sell the relationship between Peter and Gwen really well. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 is pretty good. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 does too much and does it badly. Is TASM... That's the Andrew Garfield ones? Oh, shit. Come get some, loser. Yoink. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, weave? Nope, it still hit me. Not even a weave. I think that's all of them. Trudons, those little guys I dropped off of the mountain, they suck because they knock you unconscious. And I really don't know why. Like, game design-wise, I have no idea why Trudons increase rapidity. Okay, hold on. They're still yapping about Marvel movies. Not like us, civilized, intelligent folk who are yapping about Marvel movies and one of the buggiest games ever made. I saw on the stream that I have open over here, I saw me break something and it broke, so I started moving to something else, and then I started walking to something else in my actual game because I got confused because there's a little bit of a delay. Dinosaurs should be brought back into existence. I disagree with you. First point, Jurassic Park 1. Second point, Jurassic Park 2. I don't know how many others there are, but as many Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies as there are, I will say that is a bullet point in my argument against the resurrection of dinosaurs. I instead vote free ponies for everyone. Not because I think ponies are docile or anything of the like. They are violent, and people will get hurt. But I have no justification for that. I like ponies sometimes. I think it's funny, free ponies for everyone. Because you're gonna get free ponies for everyone, and people are gonna learn that horses are mean little bastards. And they're smart, too. They want to hurt you. Chickens are good enough dinosaurs. Dude, white leghorns are dinosaurs. Specific breed of chicken, and they are psychopaths. They're little tweakers. They actually don't get farmed in a lot of places because they're so insane they will kill themselves and each other and destroy your enclosure, and they're monsters. So yeah. What are you? Male 108. Worthless. The max level I got here for wild dinos is 180. So you will not catch me taming anything below... If there's something important to tame, you will not find me taming it if it's below, like, 156. Yeah, I wish I could talk more on the Andrew Garfield movies. But I don't know anything about them. Other than Spider-Man may be in them. Scarcity complex. We'll throw it back in here. Grab that gunpowder. Come over here. Stick that in there. We're gonna go bullet. Yeah, we'll make 30 bullets. Go with that. Will I ever tame a T-Rex? I'd like to, but I've actually never been big on taming T-Rexes. Like, I normally tame those tickle chickens up there. And also, in the same way that I've never beaten Minecraft before, despite the fact that I've hundreds, if not over 1,000 hours in it, I've never beaten Ark before. And normally you get to the point where you're taming Rexes whenever you're, like, breeding them near the end of the game, where you breed a bunch of Rexes and then... brain fart. You breed a bunch of Rexes and then you take them and you fight the bosses. So in Ark, there are 3 bosses. There's 1 at each obelisk. So if I was to fly up, or can we see them from here? No, you can't. Oh yeah, you can see one out there. You see that obelisk out there? In between that thing there? Yeah, so there are 3 bosses in Ark. In, like, vanilla Ark Survival Evolved, first map, because there's a bunch of different maps in Ark. In this one's called the Center. So this is not original Ark. I don't know if the Center has different bosses than normal Ark. But you basically go to the obelisk with trophies, which are, you get them from big monsters. So, like, if I was to kill that, it would give me a... Ooh, that would be a really good tame, 174. If I killed that Brontosaurus, it would give me a sauropod vertebrae. And I need, like, a few of those, plus Argentavis talons, which are like a flying hawk type deal, plus T-Rex stuff. Dude, okay, boo that guy. Look at first time chatter. See, it's saying AI viewers. Go to streamboo.com. Look at that. Look at that. Boo that guy. It's so cringe. Yes, I really want to entertain. Let me lose money so that fake people who will not be entertained by me can watch. Get out of here. 162 stego is not bad either. Banned. Attributable Robin XN. But yeah, that's the long and short of Ark. You tame dinosaurs so that you can tame bigger dinosaurs, so that you can tame the biggest dinosaur, so that you can breed the biggest dinosaur, so that you can kill the bad guys. And Ark breeding mechanics get really wacky, so... What is the biggest dino? I'm gonna go with, like, in vanilla Ark. Real quick, before I start answering that, I wonder if Twitch sends them that to newbies, or if it's just users sending bots to newcomers to trick them into giving them money. So, Twitch doesn't endorse that. What that guy was doing was breaking Twitch TOS. You're not allowed to bot viewers. Now, whether or not Twitch actually punishes it is up for debate, but... like, blatantly botting viewers, because the important thing is the amount of viewers you have is the amount of money advertisers will give you. So Twitch doesn't know on their back end if your viewers are botted or not. They have ways to know now, but if you bot your viewers, advertisers may pay you more, and then they're not actually advertising to anybody. So it's, you know, I mean, it's a whole thing. So Twitch does not send those to newbies, and those are users sending bots. I don't know if streamboo.com is an actual bot farm that I could go to and pay to bot my streams, or if it's, you know, an IP stealing scam or just money stealing scam. No idea either way. So yeah, I don't... Either way, they suck. Yes, I remember that when a ton of, like basically the amount of Twitch users dropped by half. Yeah. But in that one, what TikTok does is it wasn't paying for views in the same way. So this one is on Twitch. It's violating TOS because what you would be doing is paying a server to fake host a bunch of fake Twitch accounts that would watch your content, and Twitch would think you had a bunch of viewers. With that one, TikTok says, hey, if you want to pay us money, we'll boost you in the algorithm so more real people see you. And if your content is doing well, it may catch and you have a better chance of going viral. But with that one, that was Twitch trying to make a buck. But with this, it's people with complex bot networks that can avoid Twitch's detection methods, trying to get me to give them money. Ooh, yellow drop with a ring too. Holy crap! That's awesome. That's cracked. I'll tell you what just happened in just 1 second. So, in Ark, the way that you kind of level up your gear is, you find blueprints, generally, like this. And they go in tiers. So I killed an Alpha Raptor a little bit ago. And I got this, a Mastercraft metal hatchet. And it wasn't a blueprint, it was actually just Mastercraft. So you can see here where it says weapon damage, and it says weapon damage 203, or 200.3. So whereas my normal pick, which I crafted, it just says weapon damage 100%. So the better it is, the better percentage increase that it gets in order to... it does more, right? So, I'll demonstrate real quick with the hatchet. The hatchet will gather 200% the resources that my pick will. So if I come over here to this, hit 33 thatch, 3 wood. I hit with that, that gave me 40 wood. But if I come over here, there's also, you gather more thatch than you gather wood. But, there, I got 50 wood, whereas I got only, 30 thatch. It increases it. And you also get, a random amount every single time you harvest. It's within a range. And this just makes that higher. So you gather more stuff. Or, this gun right here. That's a pistol that I got that does a lot of damage. So what just happened, and why I was celebrating, is because I found a pike, which is my favorite melee weapon in the game. And it's a 248.4. And its price isn't insane. It's 300 something metal, which is not cheap, but late game it's pretty cheap. And then also a shotgun. So this is the best weapon in the game. As you get further, you want to get a shotgun with a bunch of shotgun shells, and then you can kill just about everything. Oftentimes it becomes more practical to sit on the back of your dinosaur and shoot stuff with the shotgun than it is to kill him with the dinosaur. And finding a good one this early is really nice for me. You were asking me a question just a minute ago. Biggest creature in Ark. In just vanilla Ark, the Giga Gigantosaurus, I think it's called. But basically imagine a T-Rex, but bigger and looks a little more like a snake. Looks more sleek on the sides as opposed to brick. And what makes it special is that it is unpredictable and dangerous, and also does the most damage out of any creature in the game. Normally, when you get a premium battle mount in this game, if I was to tame a Therizino that was level 180 and had good melee stats, I would not challenge a weak Giga. If there was a level 16 Giga, I would not attack it with that Theri, because I wouldn't have confidence that my Theri would win. It's just the best creature in the game. The downside of the Giga is, one, that it's so big it struggles to fit. a lot of places, like maneuvering around is kind of difficult. And then the other problem with it is if it takes too much damage, it will go into a rage and kill everything, including you. Which is not, you could say, optimal. So, it's the Giga. I've never tamed a Giga before. Or, no, I have a long time ago, but they're just a pain. I don't like Gigas. I normally tame one for, like, the trophy, but I don't use them. And they're not useful against the bosses because they actually don't fit on the boss platform. For bosses, you have to fit the creature onto that platform, roughly. So the most you can fit, theoretically, is 20 Rexes, is the most people can fit. Normally it's 19 Rexes and a creature called the Utranosaurus, which has the ability to do this roar that buffs the defense and attack of the T-Rexes. And you can also kill the bosses instead of using T-Rexes with Theres. That's what I like to do, the Therizinosaur or the Tickle Chicken we were looking at earlier. That's what I like to do. Yeah, Giga's the biggest dino, but it's overrated. Or I guess it's rated just right. Arc players know what it's about. What else? What else? I'm trying to think of what to do. I have a flyer now, which is good. And there's a bunch of this world I haven't explored yet. But I think the most important thing for me to do right now is find a base location. A permanent one. Because this island here is not a great location. It's safe, but it's far from most locations. I don't know. This island may work. Because it's just a little island that we're on. It's not actually a... What am I thinking? Just an island we're on. It's not that big. Whereas there's all of that landmass out there. So... When I was younger, I had a base built... Remember correctly, it was like... It was over here. On that side of the crescent. Or maybe it was like over there a little bit, like where my nose is facing. Right there. If I remember correctly. But it was on this island. It was the first time I ever played Ark seriously for a long time. And I didn't know that I had the Primitive Plus game conversion active. So Ark comes with like two, they call them game conversions, total conversions, where you have Ark Survival Evolved, the normal one, and then Ark, it's like Primitive. And with the Primitive Plus, it like takes away the advanced guns. It makes it to where the highest armor you can get is like metal armor. It's called metal armor in Primitive, not flak. And I didn't know I was playing on that until I tried to make flak armor, and I searched flak armor because I'd seen one of the YouTubers I like watching make it. And it was named Metal Armor. I was like, huh, that's weird. And I tried getting the gun, and I couldn't, and I got like a long neck rifle, which is like a single shot gun. But yeah, that's my experiences with this map. I don't even remember the rest of the map. I didn't really explore it when I was younger. Text my girlfriend, ask if we can swing by B-dubs on the way to her house. Never mind. Tomorrow's plans are changing. I had to clear those with my girlfriend. Ooh, is that an Alpha Raptor? Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, there he goes. Okay, let's go find him. So, 102? Is that what it said? Yeah, 102. Oh, in Ark, there are also these things called alphas. They look like that. They look like a normal animal, but they are faster and they glow red, and they do tons more damage. And what makes alphas special is they're super hard to kill, and if you kill them, you get shitloads of XP. I'll fly over to that purple drop. That's pretty. I like this little lagoon area. I killed one earlier, but at this stage of the game, I don't have a good battle mount, so killing one would involve me building a trap and then trapping it inside of it and then shooting it over and over and over and over again with bow and arrow. Yeah, risk reward and also just area denial until later game. Like, they spawn randomly, so it's not like it's intentional area denial, but... Oh, that is in the water. I'm not going underwater for that. I mean, do you guys want to see me kill it before I go to bed? Because if so, I can go pick up the trap I used for the first one, bring it back, and we can murder that guy together. Okay. Later game, they become like pinatas. Like, you don't really think of them as a danger anymore. You just get your battle mount, swing by, and hit them in the head really hard over and over again until they stop moving. But right now, since I don't have a battle mount, not really an option for me to feel secure fighting one on foot or even on my Pteranodon. My Pteranodon would die. I wouldn't get to the point where it would die, but I would definitely not stick around. I would do basically no damage, and then I would fly away and go, shit. Okay, this is a yellow drop and a purple drop. The color determines the quality. I don't remember if purple or yellow are better, but I'm just going to take them as they come. And stop by base, grab my trap, we'll swing back out there, kill the little guy. Okay, nice. So what I just got is an Apprentice Ghillie chest piece. Ghillie is kind of a middling tier of armor, and primarily what it does is it makes it harder for dinos to detect you. And keeps you cool. Which has more use in Gallimimus Terrorbird. I'll take them. Those are two saddles for dinosaurs I will probably never tame. I don't know, I might, because if I decide to keep this as my own little, like, you know, if I have my little Minecraft Forever world and I want to keep this one and I want to tame every creature, I may tame a Gallimimus or a Terrorbird, but Terrorbirds are just suckier raptors with... I mean, they're fun. They're fun to tame. I'll take that back. And then Gallimimus are just... it's really fast. I mean, you can see one. They're right around here. Let me see if I can spot one. Would I ever do a hardcore survival world on MC? I would definitely stream me trying, because that seems really funny. That's a Gallimimus. That goofy little dude. They're the fastest creature in the game, I think, but they suck at everything else. Would I do a hardcore survival world on Minecraft? I've never been big on, like, hardcore Minecraft. Mostly because I've never been good at hardcore Minecraft. But if I had people who wanted me to try it, I would definitely be down to set up times where I would play that, you know? Like, Or at least have a day of like, how far can I get in hardcore Minecraft? And that just be like a weekly series where once a week I get on and try to play hardcore Minecraft until I die. I would definitely have to watch Luke the Notable and study up. Okay, let's see. Got everything I need. Let's get murdering. And killing raptors early game, or killing alphas early game, is very valuable, because if you can do that, you can level up. Like, I was level 30 something before I killed the raptor. You can go watch the VOD. I don't advise it because there's no audio. Or there's only gameplay audio. What does the poop mechanic serve? So first, primarily, funny points. It's a 114. Not good, not terrible. What does the poop mechanic serve? So there is farming in Ark. And if you take the poop and you... Oh, that's tap jar. I'll level you, buddy. 108? Is that what it said? Stay still. 168. That's crazy. I would love to tame that thing. It'll still be here. That makes me nervous. Yeah, the poop mechanic lets you, no, your dinos poop. You get poop, you turn it into fertilizer. There we go. Yeah, this raptor, he's hurting. Bruising for a bruising, and he got one. Yeah, the nether is no one's best friend. Over to the side. Build my ramps. Hope the alpha doesn't attack me before I'm done. Okay, awesome. Now, let's go find him. Come on, buddy. Yep. You're. Come on. You're. There we go. Got him. Yeah, that's the trap. Because now he's stuck there. Here's my new gun that I got. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of damage numbers we want to see. Trying to make sure I don't miss his head, and I did twice. But yeah, see, he's attacking the trap instead of killing me. Oh my god, just whiffed all of those. Yeah, I don't think he'll break out before I can kill him. It'll be really annoying if he does, though. I need to slow down and stop wasting my bullets. There we go, he's about to be dead. There we go. Nice. So now he's dead. What's the over-under and how many levels I got? Yeah, the reload animation on this is really cool. How many levels do we think I got from this? Also, whoever's hanging on in the chat and not yapping, if you would like to say something, would be appreciated. Like to know who you are and just yap with you. 1K levels. The levels range from 1 to 100. So if you would like to readjust your guess, feel free. I was at like 63. So you can guess how many I got from that. Oh, thank you guys. That's my first W's in the chat ever. Crazy. 23 levels. Okay, let's see. 16. Okay. Those are my first ever W's. This is the start of something great. You were close. You were, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7 levels off, I think? Let's increase weight by 100. And movement speed. Okay, I have the, I think I have the XP set a little too high. Because, again, I've barely started. And, oh, those guys are dead. Oh, okay. I was scared of this raptor sitting in the water right there. There are beavers afoot. Ah, shit. There's a beaver, like, right there. So, beavers are super important late game. Not actually because of them, but because of the dams they build. Gotta go. Where was the cementing paste in that one? Come on. They're good wood harvesters, but also they are very good because they create those dams. And then you can harvest those dams to get cementing paste, which is a later game material. 102, 156. Okay, I guess we're taming a beaver now, guys. I think it should persist even if I log off. That 156 is the one I'm after, the one in black. Oh, black fur. The other one is like just mid. And he's just gonna gum up the taming process. See that guy right there? 102. We don't like this guy. 102 damage. 102. If I hit you in the face, do you take more damage? Some animals take headshot damage, others don't. I don't think beavers do. Execute him. Yeah, okay, so beavers don't take headshot damage. That's good to know, because I can now not worry about making sure I hit him with the tranks, or hit her with the tranks in the head. Okay, so now, gotta fly home, I got all my narcotics on me. Let's knock this baby out before I hop off for the night. Oh my goodness. My two cats, mine and my girlfriend, we have two cats, and they're cuddling. Oh, whoa, whoa! While we're waiting on that, my babies are cuddling. Cute cats. Enjoy that. Where'd those dilos go? Oh my god. Lobsters are so annoying. I don't like them or respect them. They just spit at you and then die. But right now I'm dealing with them spitting at me. Die, dude. See? Let's see that tech parasaur. Is it any good? 22. Nah. Okay, but you. Codex. Let's make 50. Nope, let's make 75. I'll use them all eventually. And while we're doing that, there's an app called Dododex that I use for arc stuff. So like with the modifiers I have, you can put them in. It'll let you know. It's a 156. It'll let me know how much I have to it'll let me know how many things I need. How many tranks I need. Crossbow, it says it only needs 23 tranks. This app is just so handy. And how many narcotics will I need? Oh. Let's stop that. How many tranks will I need is answered by, how many do I have? Plus, again. Like, hold on. That was lame. Let me retry. The amount of narcotics I need is more than I have made at all this entire game. Different animals drop torpor at different rates. Which is basically like how unconscious they are. And that guy drops torpor really fast. Which means I need a bunch of narcotics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go start a bunch of narcotics making. And then I'm going to, once they finish, pick them up, drag them over there, and then end the stream. Because I have been streaming, I think, for 7 or 8 hours today. Dude, this infuriates me. 2 useless blueprints. Get away from me. So, I've been streaming, I think, for like 7 hours a day. And that's a lot for someone to do. But I have actually loved it more than I think just about any other creative thing I've ever done. Definitely up there. Just walking around on my stuff. Not even good level 2. He's only level 18. Meat spoiler. I have a mod add-on that does that. You know, I was wrong. I am not going to have enough to create narcotics tonight, so... Oh, that is a velociraptor. Come on. Oh, got him. It's going to land. I think I'm going to end the stream in just a second, right at 11. There we go. So, you guys can hang out with me for the next 2 minutes before I hop off for the night. Next time I stream, if any of you are here, please remind me about that beaver. Because I will forget about it, and that beaver will just sit in that cage forever. It won't die or anything, but it may despawn if I ever do have to do like a map clear or something. So please let me know that I have a beaver trapped on the other side of the map. You're following me, so you should be able to see my schedule. I think I'm going to not stream tomorrow. And spend time with the lady. Because I would really like to make sure that I am dividing up my time healthily for me, because I know I'm enjoying this a lot right now, and I should make sure to make it sustainable. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the hours that y'all spent here. It means the world to me that any of y'all decided to dedicate your time towards this with me. It means a lot. If there's anyone in the chat who has not chatted yet, it'd be really cool just so I can see your name before I hop off and recognize you if you come back another time. Because the stream is about to end. But it means the world to me that y'all are hanging out here with me. Because this has been so much fun. Yeah, I think those were also, I know I said it, but I'll say it again. Those are my first ever W's in the chat. I think ever at all. Definitely on Twitch. Because I started streaming on Twitch 2 days ago. So, thank you guys so much. Why? You're not even a high level. You suck. It's level 18. I don't know if it can go lower than level 18. But anyways, it is 11 now. Please go and subscribe to the YouTube channels attached to this so that my VOD channel can get a few views and so that my clip channel can too. Tucker's Traveling Circus is the clips. Tucker's Meandering Menagerie is the VODs. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Goodbye, guys.